Hey, Kenny. You have been talking about the defense for like the last couple of weeks or so, and there was a point, briefly, that you fell out of the top 10. What have you noticed within the defense over the last 2 weeks or so that has changed, that has allowed you to get back to this standard?
Yeah, I think, sometimes with all the three-point shooting in this league, you forget the activity you need to contest. We talked about it a little, but just closing to the body better, closing to shooters better. But I felt like also we got back to turning teams over. So our aggressiveness. I feel like the league is. It's becoming more physical. You can see it. You can see the trends in the league. So, that was a point of emphasis, getting more physical so we could turn teams over more.
This was the fourth time tonight that you had at least 7 guys in double figures scoring. How have you been able to create that level of balance within the offense?
I don't know. They have it. I mean, we put in a system, but it's got to be buy-in from your best players. I mean, Donovan, just the ability to kick the ball ahead or kick the ball across the court. Darius too. Those guys are kind of our quarterback. So when they distribute, it just everything flows from there. It's like boom, they're doing it. I'm going to run for you. I'm going to screen for you. It's like a domino effect.
And now that this one is over, a number of your guys talked in shoot around about wanting to get this one for you. And, they did the same thing with Golden State. When you have that level of support already, what does that mean to you?
It's weird. Really, I mean, it's kind of cool. I did feel it, a bunch of players, you had Jared and Karras, and we had a bunch of assistant coaches who were here. Listen, it's just human nature. A place you've been, you want to kind of show them that you're good, and you still got it.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Coach, what allows you to be so honest about that? Because I feel like sometimes that wouldn't be the answer, somebody would give, but it's great that you're so candid about that you feel that way.
I do feel good that I could be candid with the media. Like I feel like honesty is always best, transparent. Never disrespect anybody, or always have the respect for the competition. But you ask me questions, and I'm just gonna always be like that, just transparent and honest, and it's just kind of how I operate. I'm glad you let me do it.
Well, thank you for doing that.
Last one in the back.
Hey, so Karis LeVert, 9 of his shots tonight were three-pointers. When he was playing in Brooklyn, that was not his shot diet. It looked a little different. There was a stat floating around that 6 of his first 150 shots this year were mid-ranges. When he was in Brooklyn, he was a different type of player. Can you talk about how the looks he's getting and how those have changed over the years? And kind of tonight was a great example of it, especially in the first half.
Great observation. We failed in Brooklyn trying to get him to change his shot profile. We tried over. We tried everything. And like you said, the stats you're citing, and that was a big part when I came in, is to make another push, and he's bought in. But even tonight, I felt like he passed up like 2 or 3. It's like, and his teammates are like, "Come on, Karras, it's the curse of the great ball handler." He's got such great handles, and his whole life he's been catching it and just like putting it down. Darius has some of that too. It's like for some reason they don't want to take the easy 3. They kind of want to make it a little more difficult. But it's changing his value to our team, his value for future contracts. You have to be efficient in the sport. That's what teams are looking for. That's what we're looking for. And man, he's turned the corner.